Joining us next, we have Assistant Dean of STEM, Dr. Christina Nase, here to tell us about a new initiative designed to increase support for female STEM scholars. Thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Nase.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're pleased you could be here. So the Women in STEM Academy is one of the college's new initiatives. Can you tell us a little bit about why this academy was created?
Sure. Well, the Academy was created to support our female STEM students. Women are still underrepresented in many STEM fields, particularly engineering and computer science. So this was just our way of kind of making sure that the people that want to get into the STEM fields can actually get there.
And you have a number of educational experiences planned as part of this academy, including an ongoing speaker series. What are some of the topics that you were hoping to cover as part of this series?
So some of the speakers that we have are coming from transfer schools. So we have, already this semester, we've had people from Rowan and Rutgers and the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine. But we also have partners in industry. So we have a lot of local people coming to talk about careers and possible, maybe STEM careers that they haven't really thought of before. And then we also will have some people who are going to come and talk about some obstacles that women in STEM face and how to overcome them.
Now, while the Women in STEM Academy definitely has an academic focus, there's also an emphasis on mentoring, networking, and really just women supporting other women. What can you tell us about some of the more social aspects of the Academy?
Right, so once a month we host a Women in STEM cafe where we have free food and drinks, and we have faculty and advisors on hand, so students can come up and just ask any questions and give some kind of impromptu advising, but then they also get to meet each other, which is really nice, because sometimes when you're the only girl in Calc 3 you kind of feel alone, but maybe there's another one out there that you can find. What else do we do for support? Right, we're just trying to create that culture of women supporting women. So we also have some other fun activities that we do as well. So we have field trips planned. We go to the planetarium at Rowan. We go to the fossil site at Rowan as well. So we reach out to our local transfer schools as well and try to plug into some of their groups, some of their student groups.
Now, your Women in STEM students have made a number of visits to some local elementary schools. Can you tell us a little bit about those visits and the purpose behind them?
Sure. Early exposure to a STEM field is really critical for a lot of students. And so we've been targeting kind of first and second grade because STEM and science isn't really focused a lot in those. Well, math is definitely focused. Reading is definitely focused. But science kind of gets pushed to the end of the day where the kids are kind of tired at that point. That's really what I've heard from the teachers. And the teachers themselves don't really feel comfortable teaching science. A lot of them feel kind of intimidated by it. So what we do is we work with the teachers and we kind of align their curriculum with some fun labs to do. And we kind of can capture the excitement of doing science at a really young age. So our school visits have gotten so popular that we had to kind of turn this into a course for our students. So it's like a real learning opportunity for our education majors. And so in the spring, we're going to offer an honors research and STEM education course, where now we can pretty much quadruple the number of school visits we can do. We have way more volunteers because now it's tied to like a course. And these students get a lot of hands-on experience teaching science. So it's going to be some of our STEM majors, but then also some of our teaching majors, which are, they're eventually going to be teachers. So we want to make sure that they have the skills and the confidence to bring into their future classrooms.
And how can students find out more about the Women in STEM Academy?
Sure. We have our website. It's rcgc.edu/wstem. You can also come to any of our Women in STEM cafe meetings. So that's usually the first Wednesday of every month from 10:15 to 11 in the lobby of Scott Hall. And you can also shoot me an email.
Well, it sounds like the Academy is going to provide a lot of great resources and support to women interested in entering STEM fields. Thank you so much for stopping by to fill us in.
Thank you so much for having me.